Hello guys, it's your boy KP. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be previewing Arsenal's game against Chelsea tomorrow at the Emirates, a London derby, a big game. Before we get into this video, if you're new or you're returning and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel down below. We're almost at 500 subs. Let's help me out to get there. Smash the like button down below and comment down below your thoughts, your predictions, your scorelines, your feelings. Or if you want to hate, comment down below your hate, man. But yeah, man, a big game. Well, on paper, a big game. Chelsea ain't really operating like a big team, but all in all, still a big game. Chelsea play up against the bigger teams. They get up for games, so I don't think it's going to be an easy game. At least not from the start, anyways. And we're going to have to be at full focus. I remember the return fixture at Stamford Bridge was 2-2. I think that was one of our poorest games. Well, to the last about 10-15 minutes, Chelsea played quite like a narrow shape. They didn't press us in the first phase. They pressed with Conor Gallagher and I think it was Palmer playing up front. Like, they played quite a compact shape, so we had no space in between the lines. So the likes of Jorginho, Odegaard were literally uninfluential in the game, and Saka and Martinelli were always getting double teamed by the time they got the ball. So it's quite a bad game. Gabriel Jesus got isolated. We couldn't really get into it. I remember Mudryk scored that silly goal. Palmer had his penalty. And yeah, man, like, we ended up coming back by Declan Rice banger and a nice cross from Trossard and a dagger. But different game, different stages where these teams are at. We have a full squad today. I recently see Chelsea's team news. Apparently Cole Palmer's due to miss this game due to illness. And Cuckoo is a late fitness test, but he probably won't make the starting lineup. That's alongside all the injuries Chelsea have had, you know, the Fofanas, your Reece Jameses, your Lavias, just to name a few. So we'll go into this game strong on the back of that Wolves win. They're coming to this game on the back of losing the FA Cup semi-final to City, a game where they did look like they should have won, but Jackson, of course, wasn't. Well, he never has his shooting boots on. So hopefully we can dominate the game. They don't have the best player, so they're not going to be as influential. Other players are going to have to step up, you know, Madueke and these types, and we haven't seen them do that yet, especially against a team like us. So yeah, man, I'm quite confident for this game. I think it's a game where I think we shouldn't undermine Pochettino. He's a very good coach. He's going to set them up well, maybe in a similar type of shape where they don't really press us in the first phase. They're quite compact, so the spaces are out wide. So we need to get the ball out wide early. If that's the case, if it's to Saka, Martinelli, get them up wide early, get an overlap going with Ben White and or underlap going with maybe Zinchenko or whoever plays in the LCM, just to help out them to stretch out Chelsea's shape. I want us to play very vertical in this game. In the first half against Wolves, although we had a lot of possession, we wasn't really playing vertical. A lot of sideways passes. In the second half, of course, the game opened up and we started to play well. A lot of nice, I remember there's a lot of one-touch sequences we had in the second half, which was quite enjoyable. Hopefully, it reminded me of the Arsene Wenger days, and hopefully we can emulate that more in this game, and it can lead to opportunities as well as opening space quickly. Because I'm an Arsenal fan, man. I've been an Arsenal fan. I fell in love with the way we play football, and I don't want us to ever lose that heritage where we play one-touch football, pass and move, tiki-taka type, that Wenger ball, and Arteta can implement that into our team. Obviously, it comes with chemistry and training and time and having technical ability, but sometimes it's just by playing the ball fast. I think there's a lot of goals for us in this game. Chelsea don't defend well, in my opinion. If we attack them well, we create chances like the way we did, especially in that second half against Wolves. I think there's a lot of goals for us in this game. I trust us to defend well. The main thing I want from this game is a clean sheet. Like, as I think I said in my last video, we get a lot of away clean sheets. So if I said I'm comfortable when we go away from home, I'm quite confident. But when we play at home, seem to always get a bit relaxed, seem to be a bit more open, more mistake prone. So I want us to cut all that out, man. Especially in a game if Cole Palmer isn't playing, they're not like the talisman. Let's make sure that we don't give them any goals, and let's make sure we take a clean sheet. Some lineup changes in this game. I would love to see Thomas Partey start in this game, man. It's been ages since we've seen him start to that Luton game. We saw even when he came on against Wolves, not that he touched the ball so much, but his influence allowed Declan Rice to go and be free, and you saw what that could do with his drive and runs, with his ball carrying, with his space eating. So let's get Partey back in the team. I'll reflect my lineup anyways. I'm just quite confident in this game. I think we need to give Chelsea payback. They're going to be coming to our ground hoping to end our title charge. So, you know, we got to make sure that we just make sure that the season ends after tomorrow. Like, they deal them a nice hefty scoreline, send them back to the other side of London to fight for nothing. Maybe they might get Europe, you know, in the Conference League or something. But yeah, we have a title race going. We play before Liverpool and City this week, so we can put pressure back on them as we did on Saturday. Obviously, City have to play Brighton. Obviously, they'll still have a game in hand after that game. But points on the board is what I need. I'm looking at my lineups for this game. I'm going to make a few changes. So I'm going to go with David Raya in goal. I'm going to go with Ben Wright right back, of course, Gabriel Saliba. And I'm going to bring Zini in. I think Kibio did well. I did specify in my last video, but I don't trust him against 1v1 type players. And in a game where I feel like we'll have a lot of possession, I feel like Zinchenko's influence, despite him having a lot of mistakes in him, will be good. In the midfield, as I said earlier, I want Partey at the base. I want Rice and Odegaard. I think it's time we bring Partey in, bring in that progressive passing, bring in that vertical passing, bring in them line breakers, man. It will really help Odegaard get into the game. Could help Rice as well get into spaces where you can drive the ball. And hopefully that allows our wingers to get the ball earlier and our striker to get the ball earlier. And obviously up front, I'm going to go with Bukayo on the right, Havertz up front, and Martinelli on the left. I think it's a game I bring Martinelli back in. Not that Trossard didn't play well. He's probably maybe in contention to play in that Spurs game, but obviously we need to alternate our wingers and need Martinelli to get sharpness. So that's Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Havertz, and Martinelli. And my predictions for this game, I'm going to go 3-0 to Arsenal. I think it's going to be there's going to be goals for us in this game. Hopefully we can score early. I don't want us to make this game go to where it's a bit shaky, because Chelsea do have quality players, the likes of Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Sterling, who might start this game, Madueke. They got players there, even if they're not playing at their full potential, they're still good. So we've got to make sure we kill the game, nullify their hope of trying to come back into the game and make them focus on the next fixture they have. So 3-0. I would have gone more, but I don't want to be disrespectful to both Chelsea, and we haven't scored a lot of goals, or 3+ goals in a lot of games, so I don't want to just say that we're going to go and score those goals, or since the Brighton game anyway. So yeah, hopefully we see Partey playing, then the likes of Smith Rowe, maybe Vieira get some sub minutes, because we've got a big game on Sunday against Spurs, so enough days rest, but I want to see some of these players play. And I'm very happy Timber's playing in the under-21s game against Blackburn, so he's very close to his return. He's going to get some minutes in his legs. Hopefully he comes through unscathed, looks even sharp. And then don't know if Mikel will risk him to play on Sunday against Spurs, but at least if he's got a game in, maybe another 21s game, maybe some bench minutes against Tottenham, or our next game fixture after that, we will see Timber for the end of the season. It's quite good. And I will be having a transfer focus video, focusing on a few players that I want us to sign, maybe in each position, instead of just doing my whole window. So I'll focus on that. But yeah, we need to make sure we get the points on the board. 4-point lead into that Liverpool's game against Everton, and then the City against Brighton, and then going to North London derby. Good form, good confidence. And yeah, man, been your boy KP. Please subscribe, please like down below, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Speak soon.